Welcome to ITTV.
This just in! The global officials that can help all, also known as Got You, have now banned all boogieing and boogie-related movements worldwide. Public safety is the main concern, they say, and people are reminded that boogieing is contagious. Anyone caught boogieing will be dealt with in the harshest terms, police have reported. More at 11.
As far as the eye can see, it's the white boy summer, it's total supremacy. Going down to the beach, you know we gotta catch a wave. Gonna find some white girls, then we're gonna procreate. The white boy summer gonna fix that low birth rate. Gonna hit the road in the Clansmobile, fresh with a coat of white paint. We can't be late for the secret rally, so we're flying down the road at 1488. White boy summer, only certain people allowed. One big homogeneous sea when I look in the crowd. White boy summer, sorry if you're kinda brown. Summer, white boy summer. White boy summer, white boy summer. It's the white boy summer. Come on, I'm gonna show you how. Gonna hit the road in the Clansmobile, fresh with a coat of white paint. Can't be late for the secret rally, so we're flying down the road at 1488. Gonna find a place where everybody looks like me. White people as far as the eye can see. It's the white boy summer, it sounded okay to me. Fun in the sun and total supremacy.
It's the new CBC. All COVID all the time. Keep yourself in paralyzing fear with 24-hour updates of all the new, fresh, and exciting rules and regulations that make no sense and will be changed weekly. CBC is your place to stay on top of all the cool, fun ways our government is keeping us safe while pausing our rights and freedoms. Want an up-to-the-minute COVID death watch? Need new ways to shame people that don't wear masks? Want even more government talking points? Check out our 4-part series on the non-harmful made-in-Canada maple-flavored vaccine.
Dr. Tam approved.
New contest alert. Just send us a sample of your DNA and get entered into a special draw for an indefinite vacation to any number of the new COVID camps being constructed right now. CBC. Your home for social engineering.
Hello, my name is Frozen Asian. I'm the host of the Sunday Night Shit Show. So according to a certain Virginia stoner, my last promo was a bit too long, so I'm gonna try to cut this down to 30 seconds. Here's what you can expect on the Sunday Night Shit Show.
And I promote your fucking framework of the show.
Check us out on Sundays, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on DLive.tv/Sunday Night Shit Show. See you then. Bye.
America is a divided country. Corrupt politicians bought and paid for by hypersized corporate conglomerates on one side, and emotionally manipulated mindless automatons pushing you into their arms on the other. But what if I told you there was another choice? That we could end all of this in an instant. I'm Major Tom, and I want to be your president. My comprehensive Nuke America Now campaign is proven, bipartisan, and effective. Unlike all those other people offering you false platitudes about change and togetherness, I make you only one simple campaign promise. If elected, after a week-long rager to celebrate the greatest country ever known, I'll turn America's entire nuclear arsenal in on itself, and we'll make sure America goes out on top and on our own terms. The time to pretend that this country is fixable is over. It's time to elect a leader that understands our situation. So remember, vote MT 2024, and let's finally give this joke the punchline it deserves.
It's Nomad Sam's School for Hobos, the higher learning establishment to prepare you for a full and rewarding life as a hobo. Our team of professional hobo educators are here to help you through every step of Sam's intensive weekend course that will push you to hobo heights you never imagined could be achieved. Learn how to keep your bag secured to your stick in any situation with Sam's patented knot tying methods. Hop trains with ease and perfection, and brush up on the etiquette of riding the rails once you're upon the train. Students love Sam's special class on grips, both the long con and the get-rich-quick schemes. Discover new grips and fine-tune your classics. And practical courses, like how to open your beans without a can opener. It's Nomad Sam's School for Hobos. He's bringing hobo back. And coming soon, Sam's Hobo Fashion School, the art school that will cover everything from patch design, bag fabric, and the newest looks on the street.
Can you put on something better than that? I'm sick of watching this.
Click.
What's up, my brothers? Sup, thug? Looks like y'all don't even have any knitted coverings for your gun. Ha, that shit looks plain as hell. Y'all got to head on down and check out Maureen at Maureen's Handmade Goods. She'll cover up that shit right. She'll hook you up with the finest crochet gun covering you ever saw. Make that shit look hard, tight. She just don't handle guns. She can knit and crochet anything. Scarves, hats, sweaters, socks. She even be hooking up your baby mama with stuffed kids' toys, blankets, and baby things. Someone in your crew got an extensive glass collection? Well, she knits beautiful pouches made with the softest merino that will not scratch, sucker. You can bet on that shit. You dealing with Maureen, you dealing with a real one. She's an esteemed test knitter for exclusive designers. She ain't just some amateur. She was a finalist in Sock Madness. What, you never heard of Sock Madness? The time speed sock knitting competition? She almost took that shit down. Maureen also be on that culturally diverse shit. Need a yarmulke? Need a prayer mat? Maureen's got you covered. So come on down, check out Maureen's Handmade Goods. Otherwise, me and some of my associates may have to come pay you a visit.
If you know that this is true, then comment on down below. No, Thomas, no, Thomas, no, Thomas, no. Step 1, find a girl who's wearing a bikini. Next step, hug her, that part is easy. Thomas's bikini birthday party. No, Thomas, no, Thomas, no, Thomas, no. If you know that this is true, then comment on down below. No, Thomas, no, Thomas, no, Thomas, no. Bikini party at the Safeway. No, Thomas, no, Thomas. Bikini party every day. No, Thomas, no, Thomas. He's gonna give it all up in 2020 anyway. No, Thomas. Bye.
Ian Michael, Glass Art, head of the British Garage Door Repairers and Glassmakers Association, Lord Clarence Cobblepot.
Well, I truly have no hesitations. It's just Ian Michael is a visionary, possibly the most wonderful, talented glassmaker we've ever seen, of this generation. I recommend him to all of our service members and all of our union members who require only the best in quality.
Ian Michael Glass Art, not just dildos and butt plugs.
It's come to my attention that still people are not listening to me, and I know what's best for them. So please, just everyone, we have to stop everything because people get sick, and you know, and I know that everyone's getting sick, and just please stop, just listen to me, because I've always wanted socialism and communism, and now get back there, what you doing? And now it's time for my socialism plan to come true. And I know that no one believes in it, but I'm going to keep telling it over and over again, and we're going to play it on the news so that you believe me. Finally, we're going to shut it down. Because yes, we're going to, for goodness sakes, we're going to listen to me, and we're going to do no more working. Everyone stop working, making money. Stop having fun. Stay inside. Now, just work, no more work. And we're going to work you for the government. The government's going to be your new boss. I'm going to be your new boss. Tell you stay inside. Don't get out. Listen, we're the government, and we know what to do for you. You have to listen to us. Socialism's good for you. Breadlines are good. Everyone loves breadlines. Stop it. Just shut it down and work less. Go out. Never. I know what's good for you. Me. I know what's good for you. Listen.
Welcome to the Irrational Time Studio. That's right. Designed by a boomer. This is where the whimsy is made. Featuring a 1980s triple keyboard, Star Trek bucket chairs. Wow! Is that a lava lamp? That's cool and fun. With novelty-sized studio lighting. Totally unnecessary. And walls that only a stalker would envy. Thank you, and we hope that you will enjoy yourself.
I'm just saying, hey, wear your mask, get the shot. Take care.
How's she going, boys?
Hey, good evening, everyone. How's it going? Hope everyone's doing good. Right on. The AOC thing, yeah, exactly. It's still fitting somehow. Oh my goodness. CK's not even Friday, and he's taking his shirt off. Good lord. Yeah, I'm gonna open up Discord now here and see what's going on, because apparently, sometimes I leave Discord open, but I don't check things. But welcome, everyone. Thanks for coming by. Let's see here. I'm just seeing what's going on here. Wow. I don't know, there's a lot going on in here today. Anyways, yeah. Ooh, I guess I did not see what you sent me on Discord. I thought I did. And I saw what Nikki sent me there. Anyways, that's my place. This is, yeah, no, I'm at my place, Nikki. I'm here, and the lovely assistant is not, unfortunately. It's been, she's up in the city, a few hours away. She's in the chat, So hello to you, lovely assistant. Hope you're doing okay. Well, I know how you're doing. I was talking to you earlier, but you know. Right on. Hey, Victor, and everyone else here. Indeed. So yeah, like I say, it's been probably 48 hours since. Oh, okay, right on. Lou put something in there for more for the lovely assistant more than. Okay, cool. I gotcha. I'll keep an eye on the Discord here. I thought I saw some stuff earlier, but let's see. Okay, yes, I'll check that out later. So like I was saying, it's probably been about 48 hours since I've been apart from the lovely assistant, so actually, Lou, I don't see that. I see, is it in your Discord? Let me see here. Let's see. Well. Anyways, Lou, yeah, you let me know what's, where you put that, just because I don't see, oh, wait here. Oh, it's I see it now. Okay, here, I'll play this, let's see. One sec, okay. I'll play that in a little bit. But, until then. Oh, some new, yeah, I got it. I got her now. Let's see. So, yeah, it's been 48 hours, a full 48 hours since I've been away from the lovely assistant. And like all, you know, good husbands, like we all should be doing, I've instantly started reflecting, you know, upon, let's see here, upon, you know, the relationship. And I figured, you know, even though everything, you know, feels like it's going great, I like to, you know, so much information on the internet about how to, you know, even improve one's relationship in so many different ways. So, like every good partner, I was searching for, you know, different kind of relationship gurus or, you know, advice shows or that kind of thing, because, you know, I like to keep on top of that kind of thing, just to, so when the lovely assistant does come home, I'm the, you know, I'm the best man that I can be. So, with that in mind, you know, I think we'll, check this out. Now, I think I found the person who's right for me. That can really, you know, keep me in touch with our relationship and, you know, make sure that, you know, I'm a well-balanced person in our relationship. And who could that be? Let's see here. Let's find out.
Like being around you or talking to you sometimes. Because all you do is bitch and put me down.
Yeah, see, there's a lot of shows. A lot of shows out here. Let's see.
I could say, the sky is blue, and you'll say, bull who you
What did I ask you after the affair? I said, I want you to quit there. You said, you, I'm not quitting.
See, we don't want to become like these
then I
people.
said, I don't want you to drink with people from work. That lasted for about a week.
felt like I was doing something wrong or I was hanging out with a bunch of dudes. You know who I'm with.
Kelly, no. I didn't know who you're with when you're having an affair. I didn't know when you run around line on Saturdays.
You know where I'm at now.
No, I don't know what you're doing. I'll be honest. I don't know what the you're doing. It's that important to you. You're willing to dig your heels in and put your marriage on the line. Maybe I don't even care if you got that
Because
night.
I don't want to come home to you. Because you're always mean. Do you see where it all comes into play? If I had something great to come home to, I might want to come home.
I'm willing to listen to what a third party has to say,
cool
and then I'll figure out if I'm
trip.
getting on that plane with you. And I'll.
Super cool fun trip.
What's going on around here now?
Kevin Duggan donated $100. Thanks a lot. You rock. Shouting AT Clouds donated beer money.
So that's a lot of beer money. I don't know if that read correctly, sir. I thank you so much, Kevin. That's very nice of you. I appreciate that. Yeah, so much. That's a lot of beer. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can drink so much beer. I'm just joking. So thanks a lot, Kev. That's very generous of you, and couldn't come at a better time. But anyways, yeah, thanks a lot, man. That's much appreciated. But yeah, I'm kind of speechless after that. But I will need to do beer bong now. Well, I got some rum. Maybe I can pour Maybe we can pour some rum just after we. The show seems like sound advice. Well, we haven't even gotten. This is the thing. We haven't even gotten to who the actual guru is here. See, these people are just a random couple that So let's find out who this person is. I mean, it could be anyone. It could be like Dr. Phil or any of these. Well, Dr. Phil's busy with what's her name, the IP2 queen. You buy Pabst, then you'll have your thirst quenched for months. Please tell me it's OJ. Well, no, it's not anyone. I don't know if you guys will even know who this is, but I thought it was hilarious. Who has different relationships? Yeah, do not beer bong the rum. Yeah, I think I'd be on the floor after pretty quickly for that. But let's see. Let's just see who is the new advice guru for marriage and marriage counseling.
Can I call a truce for a minute?
Yes.
What?
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
Mark and I are arguing, and here comes John. We're like, holy.
Let's go sit over there
Who?
and talk, okay? Come
Okay.
I was very
Who's that?
surprised. I've seen John on TV before, and I was absolutely shocked when I saw who it was who's going to be working with us.
So you know me?
It's John from Bar Rescue. That's right. John from Bar Rescue has a relationship show now. Butt chugging for white boy summer. That's funny. Alice on Dr. Phil. Now there you go. Look, and we have the inside scoop with Alice. We could totally, get her on here. If that happened. Yeah, John. Okay, there's this guy, John. He does Bar Rescue. But he's this Vegas type of guy, and Meat Lips himself. I don't know if yeah, he's he's gonna rescue their relationship. Will Cini. I love Bar Rescue too, Lou. I mean, to be honest, I haven't really watched it too much until last week when we were stuck in a hotel for a week. But it was hilarious, I mean, it was just funny. I don't know. I got a kick out of the guy, and then so I'm home, yesterday, and the lovely assistant calls me, and she couldn't believe it. She's like, the guy from Bar Rescue has a marriage rescue. Yeah, Bar Rescue is one thing, but so I don't know how that crosses over. So let's see how he deals. Let's see how he deals with relationship counseling, though.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty direct kind of guy.
Yes.
Have you been to a counselor or therapist?
Yes.
How'd that go?
Terrible.
Terrible.
Waste of time?
Yes.
Well, I'm not that way. We have a couple of days together, and I want to solve this. So here's the deal. I'll be straight with you if you're straight with me. And I will fight like hell to save this for you. Fair?
Yeah.
What happened?
The catalyst was an affair with a coworker.
So here's what happens in a marriage. You don't get something you need. You don't feel significant enough or important enough. You step out of the relationship, and now you satisfy your needs outside of the marriage. If she was happy enough, she wouldn't have stepped out of the marriage. Stepping out of the marriage is the consequence, not the cause. Does that make sense?
Yes.
That is one isolated incident. Let's magnify that by 1,000,000 times. There's little things that I just feel I take a backseat to. I mean, who has to hang out twice a week and drink with people from work when they're married? I got to do this. Hey, did you get my call? I'll check it later. I mean, she's so busy. She's got so much going on.
Going out for happy hour with a girlfriend. Am I just never supposed to do that again?
Answer one of my messages. I'll see it as read. Then 12 hours later, there's still no, and she'll go 12 hours, be like, I was busy.
Mark, you got to stop attacking. Fair?
Ooh. Fair.
You have to take some heat for this. You become a bummer.
Yes.
When those nights, when you're home and she's not, do you know that she doesn't want to be with you at those times?
I mean, of course.
Because he's not fun to be around. He's angry all the time. And he's stewing and thinking things.
Because he doesn't trust you.
I know.
If you came home a few times, maybe he'd stop being angry. He feels insignificant, Connie.
Oh, wait, he's going to start going back to the other side.
You're not answering his text. You became a master at lying to him about your phone being dead, having an affair, and maybe you're just a horrible wife.
Ooh. So, hey, Daryl, good evening, sir. Kev says, "What is this real life?" Yeah, I can't tell anymore. Well, look, if it's on TV, you can imagine that it's, it's so put on and whatnot. But so Lou thinks that Kitty asks a great question. Says, "Is John married?" And I guess Kitty knows, and I guess apparently he has a beard. Does have a beard. Because Lou's claiming that he's gay. He sounds gay as hell when he yells. I don't disagree. Anyways, yeah. So this guy's got a relationship show now. I find that hilarious. So let's see here. But he's not just he's also very, very John doesn't care. Now, Lou, there might be something actually to your theory here. Because here, let's see. We had another clip.
Affecting their marriages and put them through a series of relationship challenges, forcing them to confront those issues head on.
Let's check this one out.
When it comes to work, I just feel like you're not disciplined enough.
That's not
that you
true.
make the excuse
That's
is
not
because,
true.
oh, I'm an artist.
Well, yeah, I am.
He's an artist. And I guess they're... maybe one of them is a trans woman. I don't know. We don't know yet. Let's find out.
I just feel like you use all that stuff as an excuse.
Here comes John. Oh, well, then there's this couple. They're not as funny.
I don't know. Why don't you tell me, like, what happened?
I don't know what exactly led up to it.
You do?
My issue with you, like artists...
What is he holding, by the way? What kind of, look at what John has. What kind of beefy machine does he have? I mean, he looks like he's in the army, and he's ready to, go into combat. Put the, take out the old, the shortwave or whatever, like, where's the platoon at? Where's Charlie? Where's the cheating one at? Where's the bad relationship? Go over that. Yeah, sponsored by the CIA, Nikki says. What is he holding? John, what do you have? Oh my God. I know this is nitpicking now, but it's labeled, "His pain is your pain." And there's a little sad face in the description. Oh my goodness, this is awful. But let's see.
Inspiration. I just feel like you use that stuff as an excuse to not be structured.
Our just differences in who we are, like how we're made.
But that's an excuse.
Drone
No,
strike.
it's not
You're
an
making
excuse.
that an excuse.
No, not an excuse. It's because you were so obsessed with your goals and your career.
Good work.
I just feel that we have to figure out money and career and finances and leave
Well, I think
them.
you've seen
Well,
up.
can you let me finish? Hey, how are you?
Hi, how you doing?
Hi, Misha. I'm John.
Hi, John. Nice to meet you.
Hey, what's going on? I'm Rob.
How are you?
Good.
You know who I am, don't you?
I have seen Bar Rescue.
They didn't act like they knew who you were, John. Why would you assume that? They acted like they didn't know you at all. That's funny. Now I'm more critical of John, and I like the guy. I think it's funny.
John goes at things really directly. Now I'm nervous.
So I've been listening to the two of you.
Oh, boy.
Secretly,
interesting.
not creepy at all. Oh, wait, now Dr. Brony is saying that this is just Cheaters ripoff without the fist fights at the end. And that was the best part of Cheaters. I recall seeing clips of that show. Yeah. Hey, Iceman. Good evening, sir.
How you're each trying to change each other's opinion rather than accept it. So there's got to be a way to reconcile these things together.
Yeah, Lou makes a good point. Yeah, I've seen the Black Dude and other shit for sure. It's like Hollywood couple therapy. Yeah, these are all just aspiring actors putting on this show, basically. Now, I don't know how put on Bar Rescue is or whatever, but, it was just entertaining and kind of funny. But, yeah, this is just hilariously awful.
Anyway, I'd love to help you guys. I'm really good at this.
I really want to help you guys make sure that
So
you
if you're
guys
willing
keep
to
owning
try,
each other in the butts
I wanna
pretty
do
good
this
there,
with you.
I'm here. I'm ready.
Excellent.
Let's do it.
Excellent, Misha. So how long have you been married?
A year. Just over a year.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Define him in a sentence for me.
Misha is kind, wonderful, beautiful, artistic butterfly.
Wow.
You can just hear John now. I'm an old... Is that Joey or John? I don't know his name. I'm an old school kind of guy. So I like to see a homosexual couple stick with each other. So don't spread around the whoa.
Butterfly, huh?
Give me Rob in a sentence.
He's a very solid guy, disciplined, well-spoken, educated, smart, and beautiful.
Oh.
So the only common words there were beautiful. Do you think you're disciplined like he is?
No.
Do you think you're as creative as he is?
No, I could never be. Never be as creative as him in 100 years on this earth.
Okay, you guys clearly love each other. The look in your eyes says that. What is the problem that's frustrating you guys?
Teo, you're right. This is a traditional homosexual relationship. Sponsored by Astroglide, for sure.
The biggest frustration I have right now is I want Misha to have more clear goals career-wise. And Misha's an artist. He's a brilliant artist, but I just really think that he's not aggressive enough about his career.
What is his art?
So you're asking him to be more disciplined?
Yes.
But you know he's not.
Yes.
You're asking him to be more structured and less creative, more organized?
I guess, yeah.
But you know he's not.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're basically saying, I love you, but I want you to be a different person. Misha, how does that make you feel?
Wish Rob could see me for who I am more. And
I thought there was another couple. They're kind of focusing on these guys quite a bit. And I'm not sure, Nikki, how many episodes there are of this. Oh, my goodness. Okay, right on. Oh, his macaroni art needs to be more aggressive. I don't know, yeah. I'm not sure what kind of art he's producing. That's what I would like to the black guy's one of those conservative grifters. What do you think he's the guy that was on stage with Charlie Kirk?
Love me as a person.
Was he the guy that was on stage with Charlie Kirk that got asked the question, what does anal sex have to do with the conservative movement? Or how does anal sex well, you know, you remember the question.
Who I am, you know. I want to be that person you fell in love with and just who you accepted unconditionally.
I didn't know that I was making you feel like you weren't good enough.
Wah.
I know you don't feel that way. You love him.
Okay, well, do you know what? We're gonna find out, because that clip should be easily obtainable. Yeah, real talk. You're right. People eat this shit up, but yeah, I don't. You know, truth is, I don't want to sound all whatever, but I don't watch TV. And last week in the hotel, we were watching TV. It was the first time I really watched any of it in years, and it was hilarious to me in a sad way. Charlie Kirk. Let's see here.
We're not going to shout people
Oh, here, 1 second
down.
here.
We're going to have a discussion of ideas.
Here we go,
And,
Groypers.
let's
Here we
everybody
go.
Wow. I think they might have put in some skin lightening makeup on him, but oh my goodness. Wow. 1 second here. So who's this guy? Let's see, did they even say his name?
guys
We know
for
you
the
won't,
fact
bitch.
that I defend
Epic,
Israel against its
epic.
critics both domestically and abroad. And I'm always just very puzzled at times.
Is he
when
gonna-
I get the amount
I'm
of
so
attention
puzzled.
that
I'm
is
so
on
Let's see if we
puzzled all
can
the time.
get a good shot of this guy by himself. 'Cause at some point he stands up, right? No close-ups of him?
Calling it for what it is.
Huh. And then we got... Wow. I mean... Oh my god. Look at that. I mean, I know I need a better picture of this guy. What's his name? Do we... I can find a picture of him, of whoever he's supposed to be here. Let's see. Do we know his name? Let's see here. I'm just seeing if you guys know in the chat his name before I do. Because from where I'm looking, when I get up close, I know it's not clear for you guys, but I want to... Doc Jabroni. See, ask a stupid question. You get a stupid answer. See if anyone says it down here at all. Oh my goodness. No, I don't see Rob Smith. Thank you, Dan Snot. One sec here. Yeah, now, yeah, I remember that name, Rob Smith, yeah. I just want to get a good, clear picture of him. Oh my god, that's him. Wow, this is awesome. So, Rob Smith is problematic. Oh my god, this is his Twitter. Ew. He claims that he's problematic. He's one of the Hodge twins' less athletic brothers. That's right, Metal NPC. But wait now here. So this is him though. And then look at that. Can we? I just would like to find a good sized picture of him now. But anyways, that's him. I mean, that's good lord. I mean, come on. Wow. So now, are we saying that this is Rob? What are they saying their names are in this?
An expectation.
Let's see. Ah. Okay, well there you go. Look, they pinned it. If I would have read the first comment, I would have put it all together. He's the guy from the Vice video about black conservatives versus liberals. Desperately wants to be famous, yeah. Oh, wait, and then someone else says, oh, not at all. Oh, do some research before saying this. Now he's responding to whatever. Okay. Cool. Well, there you go. Wow, how about that? This guy is... It's very embarrassing. Yeah. There you go, Lou. You nailed it. Check his IMBD. Oh, my God. Let's get out of here. Let's just do this. Rob Smith. Oops. Yeah, that's amazing. Let's see, is he the... No, it's a different Rob Smith or what? Let's see, there's probably too many of them. The IT crowd, no. Nah, I don't know where it's... Let's see... There we go, found it. Filmography. Oh, we got 13 credits. Wait. Oh, Hobo. Did Hobo call it out? Oh, Lou did. Okay. Oh, sorry. I missed all that stuff. I was kind of... Nice. Anyways. Sure, yeah. Points go to Kitty. Perfect. Lovely. Anyways. Yeah, there you go. Oh, Rubin Report, Candace Owens Show, Tucker Carlson, there you go. It's funny though, I don't see Marriage Rescue. Why doesn't he put that on his IMDb or whatever? At this hour, no. Oh well. There you go. Wow, how about that? Anyways. Hey AJ, how's it going? Cool. So let's see here on that note. Yeah. We'll take just a quick commercial break here. Let's see. Whoops. Threw out all those. That's no good. I'll have to bring those back up. But in the meantime,
we'll be right back.
Click. Hey everybody, are you ready to chill? 'Cause it's time to chill. for. We really hope you're liking the show. There's a super cool way that you could let us know. The Streamlabs link is down below. If you want to help out, if you feel like giving us a little bit of dough, well, every little bit helps. We know that times are tough, and everybody seems to have it rough. Like my bad knee and her sore back, and our little cat Timmy is addicted to crack. Our landlord's tossing us in 7 days, so donate $5 and we'll be saved. Lickety split, you could even send a message and a video clip. The Streamlabs link is down below. If you want to help out, if you feel like giving us a little bit of dough, well, every little bit helps. Oh, thanks so much, everybody. Oh, who knew that shilling could be so fun?
We need an IT's greatest hits. I feel like that would play. I feel like people would buy that. You actually do kind of give off a vibe. Like, your show kind of gives off a vibe of, like, an elementary school music teacher, but, like, they're like, Chinese are dropping nukes right outside the school, and you're just doing your goddamnedest to make the kids not realize it. You're like, hey, who wants to play? All right, hey, remember this one? Come on, guys, let's have a fun time. There's just people screaming and klaxons going on outside, and you're just like, hey, come on, here, play drums with me. It'll be fun.
And now, back to the show.
Yeah, back indeed we are. Indeed. Thank you for hanging out and everything, and thank you, Dixie. And yeah, thank you, Mersh, for those kind words when I called in that time. Yeah, I wish I could animate better. I'd turn that into. Speaking of that, shout out to that animation. I did check that out, Kev, which I didn't see earlier today. Yeah, that was some good work by Adonis Paul with the ROTC animation. That was pretty cool. Very nice. Cool. So, you know, let's see here. So, indeed, you know, let's play this little thing here. Oh, I threw everything out, did I? Oh, no, here we go.
Super cool fun trip.
Wait a sec.
Super cool fun trip.
D Ball Money donated $3. Thanks a lot, you rock. Making dinner, can't think of anything spunky to say. Here ya go, where's RITCD?
Oh, well, oh, thank you so much, D-Ball Money. Appreciate that. The CD, well, there's not one of those yet, but we are looking into little USB drives in the shape of records. We're working on it. Oh, before, well, I'll play this and then we'll... this is from Lou the Good Dude, and this is dedicated to the lovely assistant. So yeah, I'll shout that out to her, and yeah, enjoy. Let's see what this is all about here. To the lovely muffin.
Die, potato, die. I baked you a pie.
Oh boy, what flavor?
Pie, pie, pie.
Dad, I'm hungry.
Pie hungry, I
did you name me this way? Why?
I'm gonna do an internet. Well, I'm gonna do a park. You're leaving me.
I've met a real man.
Hey, buddy, look over here. Now you're blind.
You're gonna die.
We're all gonna die.
Ooh, a butterfly.
We're all gonna die.
Muffin time. 'Cause I wanna die. Why? Ooh, a butterfly. Muffin time. 'Cause I wanna die.
Oh, your nose. Look out, he's got a nose. Is this you? Yeah. Hello.
Here comes the airplane.
I like trains.
Honey, I'm pregnant. I can explain.
Don't jump. Okay, jump down.
I have no idea how to breathe.
Cow, I'm a cow. Hey, you got a license for that? You'll never think me alive. Haha, they said I could never teach a llama to drive. No, llama, no.
Muffin time. 'Cause I wanna die. Why?
No, llama, don't.
Muffin time. 'Cause I wanna die. Even though letting go feels right, I can't afford to say goodbye. You and I are bound together, especially since cartoons live forever. I wanna die.
We're all gonna die.
Muffin time. 'Cause I wanna die. Why?
No, llama, don't.
Muffin time. 'Cause I wanna die. It's muffin time. 'Cause I wanna die.
Well, there you go.
Thanks to Shmo Yoho for songifying Asta's movie. You should check him out. Oh.
Right on. Well, yeah, should probably listen to those beforehand. Love it. Okay. Yeah, winning TV. The winning assistant should be home by then. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'll see what I can do for not turning this second half into a rant. Oh, I know. Oh, yes, I know. Some good things happened today. I went over to my dad's place for some dinner tonight, and the lovely wife of his gave me two things: a new guitar, an acoustic guitar that her brother had, and he got a new guitar and gave it to her, and she already has one, and blah blah blah. So she said, "Oh, would you need a guitar?" And I said, "Well, I could always use another guitar. I have one acoustic guitar that's not that great." And so she gave me this one. Anyways, it's lovely. It's a great guitar. And also, a very exciting present was my cool, fun brother there. No, he was not. Winning TV. No, he'll be around, though, I'm sure. Anyways, the new mom. Yes, thank you, Katie. The new mom. My mom's been dead for a long time now, 15 years or so. Something going on. Anyways, yeah, it took him six years or so to find someone else. So it was definitely a respectable amount of time. Anyway, she's awesome. But more importantly, she gave me a violin, a fiddle. It's not called a violin around here. She gave me a fiddle. Now, I'm not saying that this is going to revolutionize any kind of sounds, in my world, and I'm going to start playing the fiddle. But what comes with the fiddle is a bow. And yes, shouting at clouds, it is a good day today. Well, it's a roller coaster of a day. But, there's been... What are you going to do? It's actually a better day than the one before. So there you go. That's the way to look at it. But yes, I got a fiddle. The bow. The bow comes with the fiddle. And a bow can also be used with my double bass, which I used to have one and it broke. I gave her too hard. And but it's a great sound. And I'm so excited to have the bow again with the bass. Yes, exactly. Winning TV hit the nail on the head. You hit the bow on the string. And I'm very excited because that, I miss that sound. It's more like a, it's not like the fiddle or whatever. It's a really kind of deep, low growl. So I'm very excited for that. I played it earlier for a second, and I still got it, even with my gimpy arm. Anyway, so that's some music news. This just in. That's right. I am, So I'm looking forward. Yeah. Oh, Malevolent Bystander lives relatively close to the Fiddler's Hall of Fame. Now, I would love to know, Malevolent Bystander, if that Fiddler Hall of Fame includes one Ashley McIsaac. Because if the Fiddler Hall of Fame does not include Ashley McIsaac, then I would say your Fiddler Hall of Fame needs some updating. Please and thank you if we could find that out. And if he's not, you would be in a good spot to say, listen here. Put this guy in. Ashley McIsaac is his name. Can I play Dixieland on my fiddle? No, I cannot play anything on the not in this fiddle. Let's see, where is that? Oh, I just put it here. Here's the fiddle, which I cannot play. I learned how to tune it, but let's see. I used to love the movie The Red Violin. That was a great movie. Look at this. There we go. Look at that. Yeah, I'm gonna learn. Well, I don't know. But I'm gonna use the bow anyway. And but I'm not. Today was the first day I really ever played one, and it ain't pretty yet. But we'll see. Anyways, I'm gonna put you there, Mr. Fiddle. But the bow, this bow. Bow knows bass, as they say. But look, we want to, the tippy toe around the fiddle. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Mr. Deep Money, yes, I did. I tuned it up. That's what I did today. I tuned up the fiddle. And yeah, much better than the violin. I agree. Around here where I live in Cape Breton, it's nothing but fiddles. If you ever said you had one of those instruments and you called it a violin around here, you'd be laughed off the island, sure. But that's just the way we is around here. And apparently we're on lockdown again. Did you guys know that? We're all shut down. Oh, I had a rehearsal. I had a rehearsal the other day with a group. Oh yeah, I talked about it. I'm gonna be the next Roy Clark. Yeah, not quite. Yeah, no, I doubt it. A rehearsal with a band apparently that will have a gig in a few weeks. Yeah. Well, Kev, shouting at clouds. Lockdown's only in my mind, except when my gig gets canceled that I, was supposed to have in a couple weeks. Because I hear you. I agree 100%. But yeah, Kitty can't even get her PC fixed. I heard that. How does that work? Anyways. Yeah, Ontario started it. You guys were the first. You guys were the first to take the necessary precautions to keep us safe. Enter Boogie Bumper's voice. Thank you, Boogie, or thank you, government, for keeping us safe. I wish it was Boogie in charge. Well, actually, no, I don't want to. Even Boogie, I don't want Australians, and he would respect this. I wouldn't want some Australians or Australian telling us Canadians what to do, as I wouldn't be telling Australia what to do. But anyways, yeah, I mean, it's so hilarious how they the news works, right? I mean, we got all these reports, these stories of some kids that were out partying or something like that. I mean, I don't really try not to pay attention to the news because it's such mindless propaganda, vapid brainwashing, and whatnot. But yeah, it's so orchestrated and hilarious how they just around here anyway. It was like, well, Ontario did it first, and then they had these stories coming around that there were some kids that did this and that. They had all these, I don't know, they all got fined, and they were holding all their fines like it was a badge of honor. It was funny, whatever. And then of course they were vilified and shamed in the media or whatever. And then there was reports around here about whatever and blah 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 of numbers that whatever. And so then they started making all the kids at school wear masks. So then I took my little guy to school, and then they canceled all school for 2 weeks. So whatever, works, I guess. It's ridiculous, it's so stupid. But anyways, I tried to call the principal yesterday and to see what was going on, and today, but she was off for the week. Go figure. That was funny. Yeah, Kitty. I don't know. Anyone's been sick with the coop. Well, it's because everyone's wearing masks. That's why that's not good for COVID. I mean, the flu is gone because of the masks, but you're not safe from COVID because of the masks. Anyways, they can't even give the vaccine away in New York. Well, good. It's amazing. Anyways, didn't want to try to rant too much. Not when we can go back in time for fun. Can't we? Can we go back in time for fun? I think that was close enough for ranting. I don't want to come too close to that. Yeah. It's a big joke. Anyways. Let's see here. Dan's not. We're allowed to not wear masks inside now. Really? Where's that at? I'd like to go to there where they. No, I'm just joking. Of course, that's. Well, oh yeah, that's the thing about my rehearsal. Let me just say that, because this is white pills, I guess, white pills. The guy that organizes my rehearsals was concerned because you hear that there's new laws and restrictions coming out, right? So this gentleman is an upstanding member of society. He wants to follow the rules, and so he waits for the reports to come out, and then he's like, oh, we're gonna listen and see what they say, and then decide if we'll have rehearsal or not. Fine, fair enough. I'm waiting back. Apparently, so apparently the reports come out. We're gonna get all in lockdown or whatever. So he says, oh well, we'll still practice or whatever. So that's fine. And I was nervous about whatever, if they were gonna be all anal about masks or whatever, even in the little cabin in the middle of nowhere. And my little guy came with me because I took him to school. And I don't, it's funny how you make things up in your head that are worse off. I show up there and no one cares about any of that stuff. And the drummer, is more my mindset as well. And then there was a girl piano player there who we were trying out, and I hope she sticks because she was awesome. She is the same way, just thinks it's all bullshit. And the more you talk to people, in real life, out in the real world, the more that people are kind of waking up a little bit, or that are on the same page as you in some way, in the main ways right now. So anyways, because I said to her, she said, how many of us you think are because it feels like the propaganda is so strong, you think you're alone in the world, right? So she said, oh, how many people do you think of us think like this? And I said, I hear it's 3%. Davy Crocco told me it was 3%. And she was saying she thinks it's more than that. So anyways. Yeah. Well, if they were thinking about masking outside, that's their own. It's ridiculous, right? Oh, Mr. D-Ball Money is a good member of society. He wears his mask in the shower. Good man. You're keeping everyone safe. Yeah, and it's like when you see the people wearing it in their car. It's ridiculous. It's embarrassing for them. I'm just embarrassed for other humans. Yeah, Crocco's still streaming around. I catch him once in a while. I don't catch many streams ever anymore, it feels like, the last little bit. And that's the way it is. That's fine. Has to be, not by my own choice. I would love to watch all of the streams that I enjoy, but anywho, and apparently, I think correct me if I'm wrong, because now I'm only going by just passing. Now I'll admit that the information I get is very, it's very quick. I don't take it. I don't really look deep into anything anymore in the last, just recently. But I've heard now that insurance companies will not, won't give you insurance if you've had the vaccine for health reasons. Now, I don't know who covered that or who talked about that, but anyways, maybe that's, the case. That's hilarious to me. The insurance companies know what's going on, like, us crazy people have heard that what's in the vaccine, but... Oh, yeah, that's right, Crocco's always on D-Live, that's right. Mr. D. Money says he saw kid walking a dog alone wearing a mask. Yeah, I mean, it's sad. I really hate to see the kids. It's the worst. We have Winning TV, kids are getting pneumonias and strep throat from masks. Exactly. Like, when I picked up my little guy that one day, one day they made him wear a mask, and that was the only day. Because once I saw him come out in the mask, I was just like, what is this? From grade primary to 3, they weren't supposed to be wearing masks. Then they changed this just after all of the, they changed it just after all these, like, I don't know, restrictions, the rumors of restrictions. Let's see here. Yeah, there you go. So, anyways, yeah, that's all. I was crushed, to see that. And I was like, what is this? What's this going on here with my little guy in a mask? So, anyways, but now they just shut down the school completely, so for a couple weeks, so I don't have to feel left out. Although I still want to call the principal and give her a piece of my mind, but again, like, do I feel guilty because from grade primary to 3 didn't have to wear masks, and grade 4 to 12 did. Now, I thought it was wrong for all of them to wear masks, obviously. For anyone to, that's my own. So, should I have, obviously I know I should have. I should have spoken up at first. Like I didn't call and really, lay into the principal, when they made all the other kids wear the masks. So, I do feel guilty now when it's my kid, laying into her, but, what are you going to do? So, and, yeah, so that's the way it goes. And now, the Chinese restaurant I used to work at, apparently there's not a lot of work there. I'm pretty sure it's still open, but she said there's no work there for a while, and so everything's kind of going back around again. Like, and it's just amazing, like, that people take it as reality when all this reports on the news when it doesn't feel like it. Like Kitty said, she's never met anyone that had it, and the only person that I know that died of it was a almost 90-year-old overweight guy that had rectal cancer for like a year, and pretty sure that's what got him. One of those 3 things. God bless him. My dad's cousin on the older generation. So I mean, this is what you. But then you say that out loud and to the wrong person, and they lose their mind. Oh my goodness, what's going on here? Oh, okay, one sec. I'm gonna take this. One sec here, guys.
I would like to introduce now 2 ladies who I'm sure, I know everyone is aware by this time that there are a lot of women in this country who feel that they're being pushed around, and they've become very vocal. They call themselves the Women's Liberation Movement, and we have 2 representatives from that movement here tonight. They're both writers. Susan Brown Miller had a piece in the Sunday Times a couple of weeks back, and Sally Kempton is the other lady, and I would like you to meet those 2 ladies. Maybe we can find out what the women are all upset about. Will you welcome them, please? Are you Sally?
Yes.
Yes. Well, you've brought cigarettes. Could I not light it for you?
No.
Okay. Just a little joke, you see.
Would you like to not light it for me?
Is it true that you travel in pairs for some reason, or is this just a...
There is a political reason why we came tonight together.
A political reason?
Yes.
Oh, you want to leap right into that?
Sure. The Women's Liberation Movement says sisterhood is powerful, and that means women together. And women's liberation is hot copy this season. And
Yeah,
know,
every
we
magazine has an article.
Right, every magazine has an article. All the shows kind of want to see a women's liberationist in the flesh. And our movement doesn't want to create stars or celebrities. So when we get an offer, we feel we should come, in a pair.
Oh, well, stars are created in pairs. I mean,
Right, but also we want to be cross-talk teams. I mean, we want to, answer questions for each other and support each other generally.
okay. What do you think men are doing wrong?
Sorry about that, guys. It was my buddy Colin. I was trying to get him to, he wouldn't come on the air. I told him, it's like, well, he thought I was putting him on. Anyways, whatever. Okay, let's see. So, what have men done wrong? Hugh Hefner clashes with feminists. This is old school. Let's see here.
They're in charge. Yeah. And they oppress us as women. They won't let us be. And Hugh Hefner is my enemy.
Oh, is Hef your enemy? We really set you up tonight, didn't we?
We've been watching.
Even in the audience, I think. I get a certain. I think we have more than a few.
I'm sure you must have some
of the lib
friends
people
out
here in the
there.
Well, if
audience.
that's true, then there are sisters. We didn't bring them. It's just that women's liberation is growing every day.
You didn't stack the audience, if you'll pardon the expression. Now, you two are successful. You're Sally Kempton, are you?
Right.
You're successful writers. Have your careers been stood in the way of by your sex?
Well, Susan should really answer that question because mine hasn't for various reasons, except psychologically, which is another.
Yeah. The dark-haired one is on meth or something? I don't know, Kev. I think this one would. I mean, I would guess this lady here might be on something or other. Is that wrong to believe? I don't know.
Another issue.
It's good you came in Tuesday, then, if yours has.
Right. I never wrote anything till I was 28 years old. And I never dared to allow myself to believe that I had ambition and that I should be a writer. I worked at Esquire magazine for 2 years as a researcher. I worked at Newsweek magazine for 2 years as a researcher, and I'd go in periodically to my bosses and say, I'd like to do more, I'd like to write. And they'd say, oh, you got your hair set today, isn't that lovely? Things like that. And they never took my ambition seriously. When I was 28, I read Betty Friedan's book, The Feminine Mystique, and I saw myself on every page, and I knew what she was talking about. And I knew that I really wanted to do something, and for me it was writing, so I started to do it. And, I've had some small success at it, that's all. Well, we're really not successful. I mean, we're just doing something that ordinary guys do all the time. There's nothing exceptional about being a freelance writer or a reporter.
Yeah.
All kinds of mediocre people do that. It's just because we're women, somehow, it seems very special.
Well, no, I would have to guess they're probably just mediocre women writers, too. I don't know. I would love to read their stuff.
What is it you want done, if you could wave a magic wand now, that would release you from the yoke of this oppression that you all talk about? What would do it quickly? Is it a whole change of attitude in the Western world?
Yeah. It's a change in education, really. Women have brought...
Well, they've certainly figured that one out. It's a whole change of education. Well, they took over all the learning establishments, pretty much.
Brought up in really hundreds of ways. I mean, from the time they're 2 and 3 years old, to be cute and coquettish and intellectually unserious, to seduce people instead of saying what they want. I think it would be... What we would really like is for there to be no necessity for seduction in the world at all. And particularly for there to be no necessity for women to seduce men to get what they want.
Well, now, there's some of you, and I find it hard to not say some of you, because there are different voices speaking for the women's liberation movement, who reject men altogether. They won't sit in the same room with a man if they can avoid it. Are you two of those ladies? And if so, what are we doing here?
I think we're probably more optimistic about the ability of men to change.
The acne, yeah, no, I get it, Kev, but I don't know. I think she's just hyped up on feminism.
We think there's going to be a struggle, and we don't think that men are going to give up their power and privilege easily, because they benefit from oppressing women. They really do. Hefner has built an empire based on oppressing women.
Is the audience stacked with the whammon? Oh my goodness.
The day...
At Mark's,
oh my goodness,
we make gearing up for work.
I just love seeing these old These old type of shows. They're hilarious. Excuse the commercial break. Don't mind.
Lady that we spoke to, who's a member of your movement, would not come on tonight with you, Mr. Hefner, because she said it would be like putting Stokely Carmichael on with George Wallace. I don't know which of you is flattered by that, but
Feels like Wallace, eh? That's.
I don't know which of you is which, but have you had this reaction before tonight?
Yes, I think Playboy's been singled out along with, the Miss America contest and some other things as, as the extreme example of what the new feminists feel is the wrong image for women. But, having been described as an oppressor, can I respond just a little bit?
Here we go. Let's see what Hef has to
I'm
say.
more in sympathy than perhaps, the girls realize with...
Women.
I'm sorry.
Yes, I'm 35.
Than the ladies realize. I use girls referring to women of all ages.
You should stop.
You want to be called a boy.
Oh, I see. Okay. I always felt it was complimentary, but
never thought you'd have your mouth washed out for saying girls.
No, that's right. I'd never thought of girl as being, but I think there's validity to it. I think there's validity. I'd never thought of it as being, condescending.
That's because your magazine
all right,
has an
but wait,
image of women at an arrested development.
Well, let me respond. Let me respond for just a moment, and then we'll.
May I
really
just say
kick
that
it
the
back
ladies
and
in your
forth.
magazine have the opposite of arrested development?
Now here. First of all, the girls in the magazine are admittedly young. The average
Whoa, Hef.
age of our male reader is 26, so there's a certain logic to that. But in terms of my attitude on the feminist movement as it exists now, I think that women over generations and centuries have indeed been oppressed. I think there's no question about it. Yeah. It's only a relatively short time that they've had the vote, and a short time before that they were allowed to own property. I think there are still many areas in society in which they do not have equal job opportunity. One of the thrusts of the feminist movement is for better abortion laws. I think Playboy has done as much as any mass media in terms of trying to accomplish exactly that.
I bet.
But I take issue and separate in this one rather fundamental area. There is usually a parallel made between female emancipation and racial equality. Ooh. And I don't think it's the same thing, even though the feminist movement grew out of the civil rights, the current feminist movement.
Isn't that interesting? Because what are we seeing now today? Now, I forget who said it, but history is repeating itself here in more ways than one. Now look what we have here. We have the same thing happening today with the BLM and the feminist movement. When they come together, there's all kinds of problems, that seem to arise with the, what do they call that? The intersectional. They want the intersectional stuff, but when it happens, Dan Snott, didn't Playboy have trans playmates? That I do not know, and I'm probably not going to investigate that too much farther.
Grew out of the civil rights business. For this reason, I don't think that the color of a man's skin is any more important than whether he is blonde or brunette, blue-eyed or brown-eyed. I think whether you are male or female is the beginning of who you are as a human being. I think it's important, and I think that it is important emotionally as well as physically. I think there are differences, and I think there should continue to be differences. I think what we want to try to do is find roles in society that are not as limiting as they've been in the past, and they have been far more limiting for women than men, admittedly, but very limiting for both in the past. I hope we're going to evolve into a society in which the broadest spectrum of opportunities exist for both men and women, but I think that to begin with, we are, I like very much Mary Calderon's comment in a recent Playboy interview in which she said, she's less interested in women's rights than human rights. I think that it's...
Would you like to respond, Susan?
I certainly would. The role that you have selected for women is degrading to women because you choose to see women as sex objects, not as full human beings.
Well, it obviously
hold
is
on
degrading...
now. The day that you...
It obviously is
I
degrading to a lot of
haven't
women.
finished. The day that you are willing to come out here with a cottontail attached to your rear end... He has made the degradation of women a condition of employment in the Playboy clubs around the country. They have to get into these ridiculous costumes which deny their humanity and their femininity, you make them look like animals. Yes, women aren't bunnies. They're not rabbits. They're human beings.
All right. The Playboy symbol, the rabbit, of course, and the reason for having bunnies in the clubs, the symbol was originally a male figure, and it was picked quite innocently and simply some 16 years ago because we felt it was a rather playful and sexual symbol. The fact that the girls are dressed in costumes is no more complex than that, and the girls obviously don't find it degrading, or we wouldn't have as many working with us. In addition,
that's not true.
Just 1 minute. In addition, I know that there are a great many women who feel as you do, but there are also 1 out of every 4 readers of the magazine today is female, so there are obviously a lot of other women too. In terms of degrading and wearing a bunny tail, the parallel that's usually made is, why don't you create a women's magazine with nude men? Because there's some kind of a notion that, taking the clothes off is a degrading concept.
Hey, Helen Gurley Brown wants to put a man
Yes, I know
in
she does, and I think she
Cosmopolitan.
may
What
do
do
it.
you think of that and her?
Well, that's another symptom of the same decadent problem, right?
Is
I
she
mean,
just a
yeah.
female half?
Well, I don't know. I'm sort of...
No,
she's
she
not.
isn't.
I mean, Helen Gurley Brown, at least, was the first person who ever said that it was okay for a woman to be single up into her 40s and 50s. One has to give her that. But
Interesting. So yeah, there's all kinds of let's see, there's all kinds of questions here. Hey, Evil Ian, good evening, sir. Yes, the Playboy trans. So apparently, you guys are saying in the chat that there's been 2 trans and Playboys at least. And now Xavier's saying that they probably weren't naked. I mean, this is all interesting stuff. I don't know. Let's see here. Indeed. Dan says my grandpa's had a massive Playboy collection. Yeah, some of those probably worth something these days. Yeah, let's see here. What's Kitty saying here? Yeah, it's true, Kitty. Yeah, the argument is a little contradicting. She's saying these women who chose to do this don't have a mind of their own. Yeah, classic.
she runs a magazine for women who want to know how to get men, just as Mr. Hefner runs a magazine for men who want to seduce women. And we don't think that's a proper, that's a sole
This is before Playgirl, apparently.
relationship between men and women, or even certainly not the most important one.
Pacer
and
picks a lot. Good
maybe that's the reason that that all these things about male impotence and stuff like that you and Dr. May were talking about earlier has been going on.
I wonder if we could get
hassle. In other words, if you have a relationship with somebody, why do you have to form a big thing? I mean, some guys you have crummy relationships with, some you don't. I mean, some of them are great, some of them aren't. Some of them
Who's
look
this
at you as a sex object. Fine. So the ones that like to talk to you.
Where'd she come from?
No, I mean the
That's
ones
not that simple.
who like to both go to bed with you and talk to you. You do both of those things. The ones who like to make music and talk to you and go to bed with you and write or whatever you do, draw. You do all those things. I mean, I don't see where the problem is. It's just maybe because I don't see what you're talking about yet. But I don't see the problem yet.
Yes, I didn't find any kind of box or bag of Playboys like that in my basement. I found The Joy of Sex, that book, but I did. I found some for my older brother. Now my older brother had some, and we each had a hiding spot in our own rooms, and we'd steal them back and forth from each other. And we never talked about it, but it was like an unwritten. Well, we never talked about it. Heaven forbid we'd write it down. It was an unspoken thing where we just we kind of take them back and forth. And then as I got older, I remember it's the only thing I ever stole was dirty magazines from the Woolco. We were stealing those from the Woolco near the tobacco section with the magazines, stole around, then took them into the woods. Then goddamn Mike Suter stole them from us. Oh my God, me and my buddy had quite the collection up in the woods. And then Mike Suter came along and stole them. Bastard.
We need another show on the subject. We have to pause.
Oh, sorry here. Yeah, Adam makes a good point here. The Sears lingerie section. Of course, don't judge you. Love that. Love the Sears lingerie catalogs.
Be back in a moment. Dr. May, you've been very quiet and patient.
Yes, well, I've been thinking.
Oh, here we go.
Listening.
Here, now we're going to get to a real alpha chat Let's see what this guy has to say. He's a doctor of pussy.
I very much agree with most of what you've been saying. And I do think that Playboy has treated women as an accessory, like the tie or the shirt or whatever one wears. Now, that's what I was trying to say a little while ago. Now, and it's not just that this is happening in the modern period.
Sorry, before we go on with this gentleman, let me put a hit out on Mike Suter. Mike Suter is like the nicest guy. He's not even on social media. He's like a park ranger, for God's sake, somewhere or other. I don't even know. Nicest guy in the world. It's so funny. I just love it.
Mr. Hefner, in the Middle Ages, women were terrifically powerful. Anne of Aquitaine and these queens led
They're
armies.
smoking away.
70,
Smoke
one
that girl.
conquered another land and married again. This is a period of women's power. Now, agreeing with most of what you say, let me put in one qualification. That I think the difference between men and women.
No, see, don't do. I know, Hobo. I know he wants to say shut up. He's trying to butter them up, and then right now he's gonna hit them.
Ought to be capitalized on, and not swept under the rug. For example, we are men and you are women, and the best identity. See, when I work with a patient, she's a woman. I have to get her over all these subdued, docile feelings. I mean, it doesn't make a human being. But also,
You're a rare psychiatrist.
What'd you say?
I said you are a rare psychiatrist.
Well,
Yes.
I hope so. But
you know, there are very many strict Freudians who tell their women patients that they're not accepting their female role. They can only find salvation
I don't
through
think I've
housework
used
and
that
motherhood.
in
Right.
40 years. That's been longer than I've been practicing. But look, let me put in one point.
40 years he's been practicing. What year was it? He was practicing since the 20s at this point? Can you imagine? Say what? 40 years? This is, what year is this? No, it doesn't really... doesn't exactly say the year, but we know this is the 30s. Because this is not the 60s. This has been, oh, YouTube popped the stream? Oh, really? Oh. Whoops, wrong one. Why did... Huh. Was it just for, do you think YouTube popped? Yeah, just for copyright stuff? Oh, whoops. Oh, well. It's the way she goes. See if it comes back up now. Anyways. But, oh, well. Yes. I mean, look, you can't post the links. Poor Kitty, you know, and poor all of us go from, you know, Kitty posting the links. Anyways, guys, I guess that's as good as time as any ever to say goodnight. You know, these guys, they weren't... they're not going to save... Oh, here we go. I see... Oh, it looks like we're back. I got Trudeau'd, Malevolent Bystander says. Anyways, let's see here. It's literally the last 3 minutes anyway of it. Let's see.
French idea, vive la différence.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. All the doctor says is he wants women to be women and men to be men. Vive la différence, as the French say, he says. Lovely. Yeah, so we'll see what's going on the rest of the week. Thank you, Cool and Fun Susan, for shutting her down. Susan knew that it was time to end the show, so she knows best, so... Can you imagine? Anyways, look guys, until tomorrow, we're back. We're back just in time to say goodbye. I think I just wrote a song. I just came back to say goodbye. Wow, it might be a hit, guys. Yeah. Oh, we're back. Oh, thank you, Heidi. Welcome back. Welcome back, Mr. Cotter. Yes, please. Yes, give prayers to the lovely assistant. Much love to her. And we will hopefully have her back soon. And, yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. But until then, we'll need to play a song, which I did not prepare for. So, just, oh my goodness, you guys will wait a second. And then I will, I'll open that chest in a second. But let's see here. I feel like there will be a suitable one to play. That's only so short here today. Well, I know it's not, you know, let's see here. We'll play On the Way Out, We Got You for the Lovely Assistant. It's a little homage. It's not, it's not the one with her in it, but On the Way Out, we'll play the Lovely Assistant, the Jib Jab song. I got a Jib Jab, since jib jabbing is her thing. You guys have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow, and I'll open the chest in a second there. Peace out, everyone.
Is that guy using jib jab? Wow, that's cool. I wish I could be in the jib jab.
You know I got a jib jab every day. I love to jib jab no matter what they say. I'm gonna jib jab every day of the week. Wake up, jib jab, then rinse and repeat.
Is that guy using jib jab? That gets me in that pants.
I'm gonna jib jab all over you. You're not gonna know what to do. You know a jib jab all over the place. Gonna jib jab right on your face. Gonna jib jab, it's a way of life. If you're not looking out, I'm gonna jib jab your wife. I got a jib jab, I'm losing control. Gonna jib jab till I can't anymore. That's right now.
Jib jab all over my face. Oh yeah. I just wanna rip my shirt off and get jib jabbed up.
Well, back in college, I was jib jab king. If it's not jib jab, then it don't mean a thing. I'm gonna jib jab. All my best friends gonna copy and paste, then save it and send. I'm gonna jib jab. It's no joke. I'm gonna jib jab, then I'm gonna light up the smoke. Alright.
Who's that guy? Is he using jib jab? I think I'll go suck his dick.
I'm gonna jib jab all night long. When you go out to McDonald's, I'm gonna jib jab your mom. I'm gonna jib jab like I'm getting paid. I'm gonna jib jab even though that it's gay. I'm gonna jib jab all over you. Gonna jib jab your whole crew. I love to jib jab. Well, maybe you've heard I won't stop jib jabbing till I jib jab the world.
Whenever I see a guy using jib jab,